Kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music. I don't know what he's saying. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to that.
Oh, are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording now.
How'd you know? How'd you do that?
I pressed that button up there.
Oh, shit. I thought I had to do something. I feel like I have responsibilities beginning this week.
See them circles down there?
Yeah.
Check this out. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay,
boom,
don't
boom.
give him a seizure. Hey, don't give him a seizure.
Sorry.
They're going to die.
I'm sorry.
They can't take it.
Welcome to that. Checks
They
out.
spend $50 on flyers nowadays, America.
You know how they have Raw after.
I don't know which one I'm supposed to be looking at. Is this my one?
That's your one.
Is that my one? Okay.
It's hot ones. It's hot ones. That camera. Look that camera in the eye and tell the people what's going on in your life.
Hey, man. America, look at me. Wait, which one?
No, you're this one.
Okay, my bad. America. They spend $50 on flyers. Canva's free. Canva is free, ladies and gentlemen. They're spending $50 on.
I can make, dude.
Most of this podcast has been free. Like a good chunk of this podcast has been free.
Here's the thing too. Like, I pay for Canva Premium. You know how much that is? $13 a month.
Okay, so you can
even still, you don't need to spend $50 on flyers.
You can put on a comedy show, sell 3 tickets for $5, and cover Canva Premium.
Yeah,
put on 1 comedy show a month.
Yeah,
that's difficult. I understand that, but if this is what you want to do, you should be able to find a way to do it. Why are you spending $50 on flyers, guys? All right.
But then the best part is bragging about it too.
Fuck you, Goose. This is your fault, Goose.
Yeah, fucking Goose.
This is his fault. This fucking idiot. He's the one spending $50.
Oh, fuck.
I came out very pointed.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. That was stupid.
We're testing new equipment today. So if it's weird.
We thought we broke it for a second.
Oh, yeah.
But my incessant tapping fixed it. Can we get off of me? Are we still looking at me? All right.
I mean, the thing is, fucking, what am I trying to say? Hold on. Words are hard.
Damn, dude.
Oh, I can go in and edit it still afterwards because it's recording both of us.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because it's kind of hard to see my face from this side, but it's fine.
And so,
that's not
if you have something really
anyway.
poignant
I got a
and
pimple
important,
right there.
Ooh.
It's not a pimple. It's just kind of like I don't know what it is.
If you got something really important to say, make sure either tell me or you hit the button, and then we'll switch it over.
Okay.
But yeah, you know how WWE has Raw after Mania?
Yeah.
We have TCO Before Mania.
Fucking shit, dude. I am nervous this year.
I'm a little nervous too.
If Cody doesn't win.
Suicide pact.
Un, deux, trois. All right. We're on live on Twitch. This has been That Checks Out with Gabe and Felix. God bless you.
This has been our lives.
This is lives, yeah.
Damn, imagine killing yourself to the Bloodline song, though. Bang, 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 bang. Click, click, click. Reload. Bang, 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 bang.
If you smell
what my cock is cooking. Fuck
if
you,
that's
Rock.
the last thing you ever hear before you die.
God, dude, I would be so mad.
That's what happens when you fuck with the final boss.
So poignant on that. I've said poignant way too many times today.
I made my mom watch that with me the other day. It was so goddamn funny.
Why is Dwayne being that way?
And Dwayne
Dwayne just be Dwayne.
Watch yourself.
You
I don't know.
die?
There are just scissors on this table.
I don't know.
All right.
Well, before we get into Mania,
this is like right before Mania. This pod is coming. I guess.
Yeah,
right as we currently stand, we're exactly a week from night 1.
No, oh yeah, it is Saturday. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we got a lot to do this week, big dog.
I'm dying.
Oh shit.
I mean, we're all dying. Just some of us faster than others.
That is kind of funny you say that, because I've told you the time when I got Walter.
Yeah.
5 minutes into having him, I'm like, he's going to die someday.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. So. That's what I don't get about people watching dog movies.
Yeah.
Like,
if there's a dog involved, it's dying.
I fully understand watching a movie to cry. Like, I have movies that I know will make me cry. Apparently, Click's on that list now.
Click and get your ass. I got my 4 or 5-year-old ass whatever time that movie came out. First movie I ever cried in.
Fucking Christopher Walken.
The first movie I ever cried in.
But, like, Yeah, movie with a dog. It's gonna die and it's gonna be sad.
Well, that's the thing with movies about dogs is that like it's never like the dog is never the side character in the movie.
No, the dog is the poster.
The dog is
child.
always the star of the movie.
Like Clay was like, I want to go see that.
Airbud doesn't die.
Nah, dude, that's one of my favorite TikToks.
Does Beethoven die?
I don't know.
Okay, I think we're disproving things today, ladies and gentlemen.
I think those are like, that's different though. If it's a PG-13 and an up dog movie, the dog's gonna die.
What's that one movie that we watched? Strays.
Strays, different kind of dog movie.
Hey man, do they die though?
It was the movie Good Boys, but canine.
It's a pretty good movie. I enjoyed Strays.
I wasn't crazy about it. I wasn't paying a ton of attention either, I don't think.
What weekend was that?
That was
Fastlane.
That was Fastlane.
We didn't stream it.
We didn't stream it, but we were ping Grand Theft Auto. We had 2 TVs in the living room.
Yeah. We were playing Grand Theft Auto, watching Fastlane, and when Fastlane ended, we watched.
Eating sandwiches.
We watched.
Strays just auto-played afterwards.
Yeah.
Because we watched the whole press conference.
It was one of the better auto plays of my life.
That was a good one.
Between that and the Seattle Mariners documentary.
Something auto-played last night. Oh, I watched Raising Arizona.
You're going to want to clip this.
What?
Sometimes when I watch YouTube at night and I wake up in the middle of the night, sometimes Ben Shapiro videos are just playing. Do you think that's a problem?
It might be a problem.
It's probably a problem.
Are you Jewish?
I enjoy the Jewish community. It's just that maybe it's not that he's Jewish. It's the messaging.
Maybe a little bit more than your handshakes becoming Republican.
Sometimes it's Alex Jones.
Ooh, those are fun though.
It gets wild.
In the water, it's turning the frogs gay.
It gets pretty crazy. How did that switch on its own?
It didn't. I switched it.
Oh.
Remember when you said you're going to want to clip this?
Oh, shit.
And then I went, okay, boop, boop.
Yeah.
I need
so, America,
like
I'm sorry.
Stick, though, I could just boop, boop from here nonchalantly.
Well, yeah. It's fine.
I mean, I'm not worried about it today. This is a DIY podcast.
We have 2 cameras.
This is wild.
This is fucking crazy. Like, everybody look this way.
Everybody look that way?
And now everybody look this way.
Wait, hold on. Do it again.
Everybody look this way.
Wait.
Hey, so America is here. This is where America is.
This is what Augie's going to see when he looks at it. It's like, hey, Augie, the switcher works. Everybody look this way.
Hey, America.
Right. Now everybody look this way.
Hey. America, how we doing? America's also over there.
Wait, put your hands in the air like a roller coaster.
America, come on this wild ride with us. Brought to you by MeUndies.
Dude, I bought my first pair of underwear the other day that wasn't from a subscription service in a hot ass minute.
I don't think I've ever bought my underwear from a subscription service.
Oh, really? I
get mine at thrift stores.
Whoa.
You told me I need to be more silly lately.
That was silly. That was funny, too.
Shit, that wasn't even on me.
And for Shane, I did bring coasters. Like you said when you messaged me. He was like, he said, use a coaster, you damn animals.
Damn.
I was like, damn. I'm
a little hurt, Shane.
We're a little dumb. Something about dude's name Shane hurting you.
I'll kick the shit. Never mind.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you want to do a Trickster Will question?
Let's do the Trickster Will thing at the end. I don't know if I'll be able to hold myself together. I have a question for you, though.
Okay, what's the question? I just remembered I need to pull that up. So ask it, and I'll be typing.
Describe me your dream home.
My dream home?
Yeah. Like, what are all the amenities you're going to have? Like a pool, a hot tub, a sauna, like whatever.
Fun. I've thought about this.
Patio, stuff like that.
So this might be a weird one. Or it might. Do you remember Tron Legacy?
Can we make it realistic? Like,
no.
Almost kind
this is the realistic
part. All right, go ahead.
This is in the real world part of Tron Legacy.
Okay.
Do you remember the house he lived in?
Yeah.
The shipping containers?
Yeah. Didn't that movie come out with that and Speed Racer come out around the same time?
Nah, Speed Racer was way before, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So.
I just spilled water all over myself. Jesus Christ.
I don't like the location of his.
Happened?
Wow.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Look at that. I'll just describe my dream home. So in Tron Legacy, he had this really cool kind of open concept shipping container house. But it was like on some boat dock or something, which I was not crazy about the location. But doing a shipping container house has always been really fucking cool to me. And so I want to do that. But I want like the main home part to be kind of a facade. And I want it out in the country somewhere, like close to the mountain, maybe like Denver area, but like kind of out in the outskirts, right? So
the trucking container, the storage container thing seems kind of poor to me. Like that seems like I'm talking like all your dreams have come true and you have all the money in the world.
Yeah, no, this is what I'm doing. It's gonna look sick, but then wait.
I guess you've grown up with. Never mind. Your imagination isn't necessarily as.
I've never been a guy about. I've never been huge on like a massive house or anything.
Yeah,
or like even
because you lived with stairs.
I did have stairs.
See,
stairs that went up and down. We had a basement.
I'm sorry, what?
I
stairs are two-way streets, buddy.
Yeah, that was.
Stairs are two-way streets.
Stairs that went up and down. Yeah, it was like an escalator, but it could go both ways.
I'm like, yeah, so just escalators that don't move.
I had stairs to and from the second level and to and from the basement. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, okay. There's a main level, a second level, and a lower level.
Yeah.
I get it.
But what I
do better next time.
That was dude, I'm hosting for a guy that can't talk, and he's killing harder than I ever have.
It's so stupid. Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about it.
I just had to throw that out there because I think it's really funny.
Big shout out to Aaron Belial.
Yeah, Aaron Belial, very funny guy.
Yeah. Jesus.
Fucking.
I have stairs that go up
and
down.
His dog, though, might be the goodest boy of all time.
Who is this?
Aaron Belial's dog.
Yeah.
Might be the goodest boy of all time.
I mean, I'd hope that. It'd be wild if he had Walter. It'd be wild if he's just like bringing an animal that's just running around and biting things, breathing on people. It'd be wild if he had my dog. If he had a bad dog, imagine that. You remember when I told you about the pit bull that attacked Walter?
Yeah.
The other day?
Yeah.
Like, imagine if he had that type of dog.
Yeah, that would be fucking wild.
So.
Yeah, that would not work. His is like a Basset Lab. Almost. Like it's got the Basset Hound features on its face a little bit.
That's weird.
Like its ears and its like cheeks. I guess if that's a dog cheek, I don't know. The part that hangs over, lips maybe.
I mean, yeah, it's like a beef cheek. You can eat a beef cheek.
Yeah.
It's
but I
generally
think that's
a very
more
tough
like
piece of meat.
I think that's more like up here.
Well, yeah,
but
like
lips.
I mean, okay, yeah.
But like
the way their face is pointed, their lips come down the side.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And so those kind of hang down like a Basset
It's like this
Hound.
part right here.
Yeah.
Like right underneath your nose.
Yeah. And so, but that looks kind of like that was a long way to get to. It kind of looks like a Basset Hound, but it also looks like a yellow lab.
Why is my hat crooked like I'm a 2000s rapper? I don't.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up.
I feel like I'm about to freestyle on Hot 97. Hit me with the beat now. I grew up in Brooklyn.
Was raised by the streets.
Hey, man. Sesame Street.
But anyway, so shipping container house in kind of a foresty area.
Yeah.
But the main feature is not going to be the house on top.
Yeah.
My main stuff's going to be underground because I want a bunker.
See, okay. All right. Whoa, okay. Are you one of those people that's like, I'm only buying canned foods for the next 45 years because you never know?
I'll have a ration.
All right.
No, but
here's the thing. If a zombie apocalypse comes, I know I'm not strong. Like, I'm not survival of the fittest. I'm not the fittest. It's okay. It is okay. Yeah. So, like, we all have to die someday. If my day that I die is the day that the zombie apocalypse begins, it's great.
I think that's where our two dumbnesses split.
No, I mean,
I'm dumb enough to try it. Dumb enough to try surviving a zombie apocalypse.
But I feel like the pain or the death would be more painful if you try.
For sure. God damn it. Never mind. I'll just off myself.
It sounds like a much more painful death if you try. Yeah, especially against zombies, because eventually, at some point, you're going to die and they win. They're going to feast off of your body.
Yeah. But here's what you do in that situation. Suicide pact. You just promise yourself if you know you're about to die, like you know it.
Let's just try and have as much fun until the end. Like if zombies, like if it started happening right this second,
that would be.
And
wild.
The closest person like just started clawing through this door.
Uh huh.
Like what are we just gonna roast this thing?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can go live on TikTok real quick. Like, crazy motherfucker. Oh, shit. Oh, he got me. My neck. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, man. That's crazy. Oh, man. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. The motherfucker really eat my neck, like, share, subscribe, send it to your mama and them. You never know what this could be.
Damn, I need to start carrying a gun again, then. I'm just popping rounds off live on TikTok. Pop.
Because that is very funny. That's what I've enjoyed a lot about Black Twitter. Is that when World War III, like, it was when Trump was in office, at least the first time. If you're watching this in the future, he might be back in.
It could be the second time around.
I don't know. I'm not a genius. I'm not a political expert, but I know some people who like him.
I know a lot of people. I know more people that like him than like the other guy.
There's a lot. There's a lot. It's a scary amount, too.
It's wild.
I heard a theory that Trump was the Antichrist. I was like, they chose the dumbest guy.
What did I think about being the Antichrist the other day that I thought would have been really funny? And I can't remember it. I was like, that could be the Antichrist, and that's funny.
But what was I saying? Oh, when when something they killed some terrorist leader. And
Abu al-Baghdadi.
Sure. I think it was
that's
that guy.
That's the one that Gillis has the bit about. Crybaby Baghdadi. That's what we called him.
Well, Trump tweeted and called something the nigger navy.
Jesus.
I think it was that.
I wonder if he mispronounced the country of Niger.
I can't remember exactly what it was. It might have been him. It might have been somebody else like tweeting and it. I'm
not gonna type that on my white guy's laptop.
Give it a shot, dude. Taylor's black as hell. No, I'm joking. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm scared.
Racist police, get on the ground!
Oh no! Live on TikTok. Hey guys, like, share, and subscribe. Drop your phone. I can't.
That's like. Have you ever watched Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies. They fucking find out they're eating chicken. The guys bust through the wall. Vegan police, get on the ground.
But there was something like that, and somebody posted a picture of like a ship, or like a GIF of a ship, but it was bouncing like it was on hydraulics.
Okay.
And they said the nigger navy. Going over to Iraq playing Nuck If You Buck. And I thought it was one of the funniest things in the fucking world.
That's really funny.
And it was just like different shit
really
just like
fucking
that.
Funny.
It was one of the funniest things.
If you book.
There's this whole one where it's like hashtag Twitter during slavery or something like that. And it was like tweeting like,
be wild.
Damn, Massa really had us working out there. What y'all do? And people were just commenting. I was fucking misses in the. Like, it's just wild shit.
Anybody got any song requests for tomorrow? I'm getting old of Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. I'm getting tired of it.
Man, we haven't sung Wade in the Water in weeks or years. I don't know the difference. You think they can't teach us how to read? We definitely don't know how. We don't know how time.
Tyler over there said he wrote a new song called "If I Went Down to the River to Pray." When I went down to the river to pray. Studying about that good old.
Why do you sing like fucking Dewey Cox?
I don't know. That's just my goofball sing voice. I'm actually an okay singer. But I can do the indie voice pretty good. How?
So your perfect house. Anything else?
So,
like, are you have a pool?
Hot tub, no pool. I'm not a pool guy. I'm hot tub. I love hot tubs.
I like both.
See, yeah, I'm just not a huge pool guy. Never really have been. But I fuck with a hot tub.
Yeah.
Definitely a hot tub. Definitely like a cool shop. You know, like.
Where's the sex dungeon at?
It's the under bunker.
Oh,
it's the bunker's bunker.
It's like 4 levels. It's like, I don't know where he took me, but we went really deep into the ground and there was a sex swing. I don't know.
It was a weirdly vanilla.
I never saw him again. I woke up the next morning in a Hilton. I didn't.
It was a weirdly vanilla sex dungeon.
All of a sudden, I was having an omelet at the Embassy Suites. I had no clue exactly what happened, but we had sex.
Even, like, torture me, and he even asked my consent first. It was weird.
He said, "Can I handcuff you?" And I was like, "Absolutely."
But then he like didn't even choke me or anything.
It was so weird. It was like 3.5 minutes, and then all of a sudden, I woke up.
It wasn't even fucking. It was just making love in handcuffs.
I woke up in a Home 2 Suites. It was a weird situation.
Will I go back for seconds? Absolutely.
Probably, actually. I mean, I do enjoy hotel breakfasts.
I do.
If them bitches are continental, count a bitch in. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had a continental breakfast in Texas? Their waffles are shaped like Texas.
It's one of no other state.
No other state. Like an Idaho pancake? Come on.
I get Kansas and like Colorado. Like a lot of the states in this general area are going to be just squares.
Did you ever, when you were in elementary school, for like Kansas Day or whatever, they'd give you a graham cracker and you bit the corner.
Look at Kansas, guys.
Look, guys, we made it.
Then where we're from, this Kansas City area, you got Wichita down here with a gumdrop on it. Just like, yeah. Gumdrop frosted, just like, yep, America. We're the heartland. That's us.
I feel like northern Midwesterners don't treat Kansas as the Midwest.
No.
And I'm like, fuck you, because we're literally the middle.
I get that, but I treat it more like a spectrum.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, we're closer to Texas, and so I feel like we have a little bit of that southern.
Yeah, we do.
Ish action.
For sure.
Whereas, like, if you go to Minnesota and Wisconsin, that's more of like a Canada.
Yeah.
Which, in that, because of the weather like that, they have to operate that way. You get further east into, like, Ohio and, like, the western Pennsylvania part. Very close to, like, the East Coast, so they're going to act and behave more that way.
Okay.
You can even count parts of, like, Colorado and, like, Wyoming towards the mountains. They kind of act more like mountain people.
Right.
And so, I mean, we're all Midwesterners.
Start switching from Silverados to Subarus somewhere past Lima.
Exactly. But like Denver is like the perfect confluence of all of that.
Yeah.
And so like that's why, I mean, it's more of a spectrum than it's like the Midwest, the East, and the West. Like it's just, we're all kind of like each other, but we're all kind of different.
I say that because I follow a lot of like the Midwest meme pages on Instagram and stuff, and they're always like, Ohio and Minnesota and fucking
Minnesota.
whatever. Dude, speaking of northern Midwesterners, I saw one of my other favorite memes this week.
I mean, you can be like, Megan Welch, she texted me yesterday.
No, she didn't. We see my boy.
See my boy. I want to play ball with my boy. Bring him out, Deborah. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
But no, it's the fact that Wisconsin hasn't just taken over the peninsula that's part of Michigan.
It is
tells
weird.
Me everything I need to know about those cowards.
Very nice people. Very nice cowards. Fucking. But like I feel like Kansans definitely would have been like, yeah, this is ours.
Oh, for sure, dude.
So, yeah, no, I mean I think it's more of a spectrum. I might be wrong about that, but that's why Nebraska feels like the most boring place in the world.
Yeah,
because Kansas and Oklahoma closer to Texas, at least like Wichita area. Yeah. Kansas City is kind of like basically Chicago.
Yeah,
like it's like a Chicago Junior and Kansas or Wichita's Kansas City or Chicago the third. I don't know. Let's put it in terms that way, and.
It's the home of Chicago.
But Nebraska is the middle of the middle, and so they literally have nothing there.
Yeah.
It's like once you mix all of the colors together, what did you get?
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the flavor of unsweet tea. That's what I think of when I think of the state of Nebraska.
Mildly dirty water.
It's where it's like I don't know if that's okay to drink.
Yeah,
right?
That's what unsweet tea is, though. If it doesn't even have any,
it is the dog and shake of states. Where it's just like,
dog and shake's great until you see the people serving you, and then you're like, oh.
Whereas, like, I mean,
if you don't find a hair on your dog,
ooh, that's a fun game. Take a fast food chain, and connect it to a state somehow. Okay. Like McDonald's, I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with this one. Okay. McDonald's is California, and I know what like In-N-Out. That's what I would have thought. Yeah. And I get that, but. California, it feels like every problem that happens in the state gets broadcast to all of us.
All of us, yeah.
Even though we don't care.
Yeah.
And McDonald's is everywhere.
And they pretend we do care, yeah.
Exactly. That's the only reason I'm saying that.
California's problems are the McRib. The McRib is back.
It's like,
who cares?
The McRib is a great time. The McRib is a great time. Me and Sasha on our Sports Talk radio program, every time we have a new guest on, we're like, hey, what are your thoughts on the McRib?
I'm not a McRib guy. I eat it every couple times it comes out.
Not a lot of people are. It's a sad thing that America's coming to because we used to be a country that loved the McRib, and now clip this. We used to be a country that loved the McRib, and now we're a bunch of fucking pussies.
Fucking me not liking the McRib though. It's also
my name is Felix Johnson, and I approve this message.
It's a good clip.
Imagine a.
God damn, elect this man.
There's an election.
He's not old enough. We don't care.
Hey, I can run in some city council.
His politics are solid.
I mean, it's very McRib centric, but we'll get over that at some point.
Why does he bring up the McRib in every
Mr. Johnson,
scene?
how do you feel about abortion? All right, here's the thing. If the McRib was year round even.
Yeah.
I think we could eliminate all abortions. Is that what we want?
And why don't we spice things up? Let's offer a spicy and a sweet McRib.
I don't know. I'm anti-spicy. My agenda. This is my agenda.
That's fair, but you're trying to be inclusive.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. I don't know what gave this away. I'm not trying to be inclusive.
This was your campaign platform.
This is all about what I want to do.
That's fair.
Me and people like me.
Yeah.
That's all this campaign is for. Which is basically what the Republican and Democratic parties have been doing for years now.
Yeah.
Bang, boom. I'm a political comic, America.
Not me, dude.
That made me cringe a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't like.
You think is that how Trevor Noah feels all the time?
It is wild that he's not even from here and he's a super political comic.
His stand-up to me was better.
Really?
Was better before he did The Daily Show.
Yeah.
I was super into it.
I've never watched it.
I was super into international comedy for a little bit.
I've only known him from The Daily Show, though.
I was super into international comedy, the Brits and the Australians. And,
I was going to say international comic I like.
Gad Elmaleh. He's a French dude.
I don't know him.
Yeah. Ronnie Chang.
I love Ronnie Chang.
He's something. He's from he's born in Australia, but he's like full-blooded Chinese or Taiwanese or something like that.
He's
good
Chinese,
for him.
I think.
Stop Asian hate. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I genuinely don't know.
He's his special is Chinese comic destroys America.
Okay, that's a great title.
That's so good, dude.
Angry black man in America. That's probably.
Or maybe it was Asian comic destroys America. I don't remember. That's gonna bother me. I'm pretty sure it was Chinese because it's like really funny, given how half of America is like China's gonna ruin this place.
I mean, they're up in the standings. So I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah.
Don't get them wrong.
Malaysian.
Oh.
Malaysian and.
I didn't have it right at all.
Nah, me either.
But he grew up in Australia or something, right?
Asian comedian destroys America.
Go to Wikipedia real quick for him, Junior.
Wikipedia.
It's right there.
Hold on.
Just click on it right there.
I wasn't screen recording.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I want to get back to the houses here momentarily.
Yeah. Ronnie Chang.
Wikipedia.
Here we go. That took me too long. I'm dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that it has his name in Malaysian characters.
They do that for a lot of Asian people.
It's cool though.
They do it for all of them.
His name looks cool as shit.
Yeah. So where did he grow up at?
Early life, Malaysian Chinese, New Hampshire.
I was very wrong.
Grew up in Singapore and the U.S.
Oh, so Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for Ronnie Chang. He's a. I'm assuming he's a good dude. He might be a piece of shit, and I just don't know him yet.
I think he's probably a good dude.
I hope so.
So, anyways, back to the houses.
Anything else you want to wrap up on the house? Because I want to get mine in.
I started to say it earlier, but I do want like a big shop where I can have like
wood
tools.
So white.
Off-road ATVs.
Like
cars,
every guy who turns like 38 is like, I need a shop. I need to start woodworking.
Oh, dude.
There's not a ton of men of color when they turn 38. Men of color when they turn 38, they become deacons.
Yeah, yeah.
White men when they turn 38 is like, I'm gonna go ahead and start woodworking.
Yeah.
Have you ever carpented before? No.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it a shot. I like that. Steve's a carpenter. Steve built that stage.
Yeah.
How old is Steve? Like 45. Right?
Yeah.
This has been a long process.
Well, and I'm definitely a part of the demographic that gets fed acrylic tree bark tables.
What is it about pushing 40 for white guys that makes them want to build boats? I'm sorry,
dude. I don't know, but it's you stumped me with that because I was like, no, that's a thing. Yeah,
or even just have a boat. Like even if you don't have to build it.
No, my dad has a boat. My dad's pushing 60 now.
How long is he at the boat?
I mean, my brother was wakeboarding when he was like 5 years old.
So there you go.
He had my brother when my mom had my brother when my dad was 40.
So 20 years.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Something about being around that age 40 was like, I need stuff for recreation.
Well,
everything but drugs.
Yeah.
I'm going to do everything but drugs.
Fucking, that man, like, there's the love languages.
Yeah.
And we always say my dad's love language is quality time with himself. He wants to go fishing. He wants to go hunting. That's what he wants to do by himself. Fishing, if you want to tag along, all right, but just be at the house at 3 every day because that's when he leaves.
I'm a big fan.
I'm getting that way too, where I'm like I love quality time with myself.
What is it about white dudes and woodworking? And
my dad built decks for a living.
I know. I get that.
That was my dad's
for
job.
Him, but like for a lot of you guys, it's not your job.
No, but
you're a welder, so you're like used to putting shit together, and I get that. But like in general, it's not just the people that are related to you.
Table out of that spool.
What is it about you guys? Are you guys that bored as a species, or as a race, or a gender?
I think previous generations did too much.
I was going to say,
previous generations of whites did too much.
It's like,
we're like, we got to get some chill.
It's like in Italy and Greece, like, they're dominant in ancient history, and in England even kind of, like they've kind of been westernized even so. But like as a culture, they've moved into like this relaxation mode, like constant vacation almost. Where it's like, we're going to all go home at 2 o'clock and eat. They go on vacation
so much they call it holiday.
Yes. But like they go like Italians, like their diet is so weird because it's all oil and pasta, but they eat it in the most healthy way pasta or healthy way pasta. Healthy way possible because they basically like just go to sleep almost immediately after they eat, so they're not eating more or something, or they go on a walk. They eat they eat a big meal in the middle of the day. They go back to work for a little bit, and then they come back home, maybe eat a little bit of something, but basically they're constantly moving in the evenings.
We can ask Grace about it because she's there right now.
I think it's that.
It makes sense.
France is that way too, but they have all this beautiful art now. Has the white man been around for so long that there's like, fuck it, boat.
They have canals where people live on boats.
Yeah, Venice, Italy.
Dude, I would love to go on.
So like, what is that about? Like, has the white man been around for so long that it's just like, I think I'm building a table.
That was a community of 40-year-old white dudes that were like, we need boats. How about we just get rid of the roads and just make them waterways?
Like your Socrates and Aristotle, like they died years and years ago, and the rest of your generation, the rest of you people just stopped thinking.
Yeah,
and we're just like, you know what? Let's float for a while.
Yeah.
Let's go to Colorado.
Look, and you know who's not helping it? Fucking Kenny Chesney. They had Jimmy Buffett. They got
music
Kenny
as a
Chesney.
whole. Country music as a whole can't be helping.
No.
Like Blake Shelton was just in town last night.
Oh yeah,
like,
singing about God's country. Yeah.
I saw the light on a sunrise.
Dixie?
What?
Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven.
Which is also kind of racist. Dixie,
yeah.
There's a twinge of racism with the boats.
There's a twinge of racism with the boats.
What kind of boats are we talking about? A cruise ship of sorts? Or
whites love cruises.
A cruise is good. Black people love cruises, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tom Joyner.
Tom Joyner.
He was a radio show host. I can't remember where he was, but he was syndicated all across the country.
Okay.
And was really popular with about 20 years ago, women around the age of 50. Black women around the age of 50. And he used to have like the Tom Joyner cruises and stuff. He retired a few years back now. That's the life I want to live. Dude, just be really popular with one group of people who be like, yeah, let's go on a cruise, everybody. And your entire fan base is like, that sounds like a great idea.
That's like, they have like the Emo's Not Dead cruise and stuff now. Like they're doing cruises.
Jericho has his cruise.
Jericho's cruise.
Just take a portion of your, Bert has a cruise. Yeah, just take a portion of your fan base to see.
I was like, what am I sitting on?
What is it?
Mike Tyson vape.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. I was looking for my pouches.
All right. Can I build my house?
Yes. You can build your house. I basically just want like a woodland bunker with land that I can do cool shit on.
See, I want a lot of land, but it's not to use it. It's not like to go off, like to hunt on it if I could. I just want the space.
I want to be able to walk out my back door and shoot a gun. That's what I want to do.
Again, as a black man moving to the middle of nowhere, I'm trying to get away from the guns. I don't give a shit.
That's fair. Have you ever heard of the gun drummer?
What do you mean?
So there's this guy on Instagram who...
That is also very funny. White men move to the country so they can shoot guns.
Yeah.
Black men move to the country so that they can get away from the guns. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's really funny, actually.
It's very poignant. It's weird.
But so this guy will set up like a line of different firearms and he'll play like a song. And then to the drum beat, like he'll pick up 2 ARs and go like and like
he'll do it in the air tonight with the Glock.
No, like he's doing shit like that. And then sometimes he has access to a tank somehow. And it's all to the beat. It's pretty rad, but he does it. He'll do ones like where he starts in the back of his house with his back door open.
That's so silly.
Regular size door, not like a sliding door or anything that's like real wide. No, regular size door. And we'll grab different guns throughout his house and shoot them at different ranges through the back door. And then he grabs a shotgun, and I'm like, you're standing way too far back unless you're shooting a slug out of that to accurately get that through the door. And he does it.
Okay.
That's part of the jackass generation, dude. Yeah. That's all you got to chalk that up to.
All right. I'm building this house from the ground up. Like this is going to take a lot. I'm assuming.
I definitely, you struck me as a guy that wants to build.
Yeah. Like there's nothing out there that I'm going to like enough just to be like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm very picky. I probably in Texas, like close enough to Houston.
Or Silver Spring, Ohio. Or wherever Chappelle lives.
I can see myself pulling that if at all possible.
Silver Spring is Maryland.
Yellow Springs.
Yellow Springs,
Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Silver Springs, Maryland.
Hey, Dave! You just come up to him as a different character from Chappelle's show every day. You Tyrone Biggums.
I don't know what happened.
Hey, man, you got any more of that stage time?
But Dave Chappelle's on Rogan. It's like, Felix Johnson moved next door to me. I don't know how to get rid of him.
He goes, I feel like real life Clayton Bigsby now. They're moving next to me.
He's spending so much money on costumes. This is crazy. Does he have a family? No. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
That's almost at the level of the guy that wanted to get buried upside down over Marilyn Monroe.
Yes. It's the same exact thing. Is that on the episode that recorded last week or not?
I think it's not.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I watched the whole episode last week.
So, all right. So what I want to obviously the house is going to be gigantic. It's going to be fucking huge.
I picture you in like a shack-sized house.
Yeah,
big sprawling.
Oh no, it's more than what's necessary.
With a Superman logo on the front gate.
There's definitely a logo on the front gate for sure. I am living it up like a 2000s NBA player for sure. Without so much bling everywhere.
Every time someone comes over, say, "What up? Welcome to my crib," and then you
oversized
start
suits,
speed walking with short steps.
Look, my refrigerator's clear, so I can see in it. It's like,
be like, I always thought Gabe was stupid for this, but hey, Alexa.
Hey, Alexa, play the Get Rich or Die Trying album, please. Boom, 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 boom,
oh,
boom,
my God.
No.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. You just live every day. Your life is, you get dementia. So every day life is just an episode of Cribs.
Dude, just having a great time.
You open the door.
And you're just filming with a flip phone, just like, yeah, we have to do this for Felix. For 45 minutes every day, we got to film an episode of MTV Cribs.
You haven't set up like Will Smith and I Am Legend, where he's got the mannequins around town. What are you doing, Frank?
There's only beverages in my refrigerator.
I sneak over one day, move one's arm up like this, and you're like,
hey. Frank is not saying hello. He is not that friendly, you piece of shit.
Is he saying hello or doing a sig heil? I'm not sure. But either way,
You
I
just
don't
have to
like
distract
it.
me with pudding. He's like,
Oh, yeah. Ooh, what do we have today? Tapioca? You like tapioca pudding?
no.
Oh, I'm a fan.
Butterscotch all the way, baby.
Oh, butterscotch is good.
So my house, so it's huge, but
Yeah.
for the driveway / garage, I want kind of like built underground, and you can come out. You can come out from the back.
There's a house
or
in
you
my
can.
parents' neighborhood that I think has that.
I think you're right. I think I might have seen it before. I'm not 100%.
You could see it from that Olive Garden and Dylan's part of the parking lot over there.
But that's the thing is like the garage has to be big enough, obviously, for a few cars. Like I mean, obviously, I'm assuming I have a family.
Yeah.
Unless this is in Yellow Springs, Ohio, we're really doing this.
Look,
Chappelle
if either
thing.
one of us is gonna grow up and have a family, it's you.
Hey, go feed your Uncle Gabe. He's outside. I don't feel like feeding the bird feeder today, Dad. You got to. I mean, we started that podcast a few years ago.
I die, you give me taxidermy to just put me up as a scarecrow.
I start crying, just staring at it every day. It's like a saltbird too.
Dad, Dad, what's wrong? I miss him.
I miss him so much. He's my friend.
You go out there no, it's not even a scarecrow. It's just a podcast table in a field that you have. And you just sit out there.
Just cracking open 2 liquid deaths. Just like, yep.
Your kid comes up to you. It's the closing scene from Iron Claw. I used to be a brother.
Why are you crying, Dad?
I used to be a brother.
I could be your podcast host.
We cry all the time.
It's such a mess. Just in an open field. Nothing hiding it.
Oh,
just sitting there, just like, well, welcome to That Checks Out.
Oh, my God. That is so
Which I don't even know if we've said welcome to this episode. We
Yeah,
just kind of went in.
We did, no,
but it's
we
fine.
started singing Kendrick.
Oh, yeah. How many of our, like, what percentage of our episodes do you think begin with us singing a song?
Begin with it, not as many as you would think, but
really,
the smaller percentage is episodes that we don't at least sing a little bit in. People are talking about people.
You know what song got stuck in my head the other day?
What?
I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble.
Oh yeah.
Even though I hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not here.
You all know what song I had stuck in my head the other day.
What was it?
Dragon Tales. It's almost time for Dragon
Are
Tales.
you 8 in
Come
1998?
along, take my hand. Let's all go to Dragonland.
Okay, so this driveway.
Yeah.
But like you can park.
Brick driveway?
Huh?
Brick, concrete. What are we talking here?
Brick.
Like a stone?
Brick.
All right.
I like brick.
I like the brick too.
But like you come in and you park, but you can drive out the same way. And it's obviously like a very long driveway, like half mile. I don't know.
Valet parking?
No, I don't want anybody working for me.
That's fair.
Like I'll have a cleaning lady come in, but it's like
But like, what if you had a party?
Yeah.
Would you do valet?
I mean, yeah. Hopefully, and then like we'd have like a patch of grass. So it's a very country living, but it's more out of like convenience than like I'm a country guy. You got to park on the grass, or don't park on the grass, or something like that.
Well, if your house is big enough, you obviously have had enough money.
Exactly.
So you build a parking lot.
Exactly, and like it'll be at least, and maybe not because I want to, but because what I'm doing in my life will force me to have a lot of people over all of the time. And so there is a parking lot.
Guest house. Is.
No, just my house might just be big enough. It might legitimately be big enough just to stay in the house.
Fuck, who was? Rodney Carrington had a really funny bit about going to Toby Keith's house.
Yeah.
And how big it was.
That makes sense.
He was like, I slept in like the second basement. And he goes, hey, Rodney, really excited that you're here, man. He's like, and then Toby just disappeared.
And that's exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to like be like Willy Wonka, where it's like weird, where like how is he always everywhere?
Be like that scene in do you ever watch the remake of Vacation with Ed Helms?
No.
They go to cousin Eddie's kid's house. It's Chris Hemsworth. And like he comes in to like tuck him in, and he's wearing just like tighty whities with a fucking hog in them.
But okay, so I'm a pool and hot tub guy.
Yeah. Okay, here's the question about that, though.
Okay.
Are you going to have the pool with the hot tub that's like you can hop into the hot tub while you're in the pool? Like it's built in kind of, but maybe raised a little bit? Or are you going to have a separate hot tub?
Probably separate, but also in-ground.
In-ground.
My part of my thinking
I might have
was...
just a white trash hot tub, dude. I'm totally cool with that.
I'm more elegant than you.
Like, it's going to be the good white trash one, but it's still going to be an above-ground hot tub with the fake wood outline.
But here's the thing. It's a part of this larger thing. I plan on spending a lot of time in this area of my imaginary home that may never come true. But basically, I want a half indoor, half outdoor pool.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah,
and
with the thing you slide up so they're like it's like a tunnel.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So figuring that out, and then I'm obviously gonna have I want a big patio.
Infinity pool?
No.
Yeah, I'm not.
Those they throw me off.
Really?
They throw me off too. That's just me though, and I'm a dumb guy.
How do they throw you off?
I just don't like the going over the side thing. Yeah. It just in my head, just like I imagine somebody like hopping out of the pool and going off the edge. And it's weird.
Well, but you don't have to make it super tall. It could just be a glass-walled pool.
That's true. I don't know. Well, I'll discuss with the architect.
Like when you look at it from the backyard, I assume your pool is going to be in the backyard.
Yeah.
They put the pool in the front yard, except for weird motels.
Who puts a pool? It's like, just look at all the cars drive by, kids. Right here from the pool. We got motor oil in it.
Yep, pool in the front yard and doing better than you.
Like if a pool's in the front yard, it's definitely above ground.
I was going to say that.
It is definitely above ground, too. There's never been a pool in the front yard that is
just that blue rubber one that gets taller as you put water in it. Had one of those as a kid.
Okay, so yeah, I'll talk with the architect about the infinity pool. But then obviously big ass deck with I want a big ass have you seen like those quad TVs where it's like 4 separate TVs but they're all one?
Like in a sports book. Yeah.
I want that on the deck and like with an awning to cover it just in case it gets a little too cold during football season. But that's where I'm watching sports.
Okay.
That's where I'm watching sports. I've never been the biggest like movie theater or bowling alley guy in the house. I don't like bowling.
I'd do a movie theater. I
can see a movie theater. I just don't like movie theater seating. Maybe that's my bigger problem.
You can get some good. I've been in some home theaters. Yeah. Fucking nice ass chairs, dude. Good to take a nap in.
So yeah. That's probably a movie theater too then. But I think I'm going to be an office guy. I think I'm going to have a study.
Really?
Just a nice office in my house somewhere.
I think for me,
so I would go there to think.
Multiple studies for my different things that I want to do, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'd need, and that's why
and they're all equally sized, like an art room, studio.
Like I would not do an open concept.
Yeah.
You know, like I would do, okay, here's my pinball room. Here's my...
Why are you devoting a room in your entire home to pinball?
One of my life goals is to own a pinball and a skee ball machine.
But a whole room devoted to it, not like are you a pool table guy?
Nah, not really.
I'm definitely having a bar.
I'd probably do ping pong.
I'm having a sandwich room. Yeah. Nothing leaves the room, guys.
Nothing leaves the room.
Dad, will you leave? I want to play catch.
I said nothing leaves the room, and now I'm trapped here. I don't know.
Hey, Daddy has rules.
Stop yelling at me. Mom, what's wrong with Dad?
Dad, what's that smell? Can't you smell, kid?
Actually, I can't smell.
Get the hell out of here, Dewey. This drug just makes me feel good.
I think I do want a part of that.
Well, isn't it addictive?
It's non-habit forming, Dewey.
Can't you smell it, man?
No. I can't smell.
Wrong kid died.
Wrong kid
died. I love how that's the button on every scene in that movie.
You weren't half the man Nate was. You ain't half the man that half the Nate you
was.
Cut off was.
So you're saying I'm less than a quarter of the boy Nate was?
And then it's Jonah Hill at the end of the movie. Yeah, I got fucking cut in half, Dewey.
It's such stupid.
I guess I never realized how easy it was to get cut in half in a machete fight. I'm halved.
Boy, what do you know about the blues? I've been through a lot, sir. Went down,
cut my brother in half with a machete. On the day I was born. Why did every blues singer like that go?
I'm bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone.
Black people are so cool. Okay, I mean, honestly, I don't know what else I would add to my house. Like, I mean, it's gonna be huge, lots of bedrooms. And,
You're obviously gonna have a big family area too.
Yeah, like I mean,
your board games.
There's gonna be TVs,
Yeah.
and I mean, I'm assuming a pool table of some sorts. Even though I'm not the biggest pool guy,
You know what I used to think was like peak rich person?
What?
The under the cabinet TV that you could flip down in the
There's
kitchen.
definitely there's TVs. Wherever there can be a TV, there is one.
Yeah.
Like kitchen, bathroom, bedrooms. Like there's except for the kids, because kids don't get TVs in their rooms. I don't know.
I wasn't allowed to when I was a kid.
Okay, I didn't have one I had one for the longest, but it was mostly because I was an only child.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, "Fucking get away from me."
Yeah. Which makes sense.
She's like, "Just go watch Disney Channel for the love of God."
Yeah.
Yo, you want to know something?
We didn't even have cable growing up.
Really?
Yeah, no. Didn't get it until I was in like late middle school, early high school.
Damn. There's two things that I remember vividly from being a Disney Channel kid. Not the getting diddled.
No, but also shout out to Jerry Trainer.
Yeah, big shout out. He was just hanging out around set, just like making sure that people weren't being weird. Because he was in his 30s when that show was going on. So shout out to Jerry.
Jerry Trainer's a good ass dude.
My nigga Spencer though.
Yeah, dude.
Crazy Steve.
Crazy Steve and Helen, dude.
Oh shit.
That is not my job.
And then she's in Community.
She has like a hot tub in her house. Yeah. In her apartment. It's like a 2-bedroom with a hot tub in the living room.
But there's two things I vividly remember as a Disney Channel kid. The whole 6-week hype lead up to the very first
Disney
high school
Channel
movie.
games? Oh yeah.
I remember Disney Channel games. Have I told you the dark and checkered past of me and the Disney Channel games?
Your dad said something about yellows.
I want to hold on to that for a second. I'm going to tell it after these two things, but I just need people to know why I'm like this. And then the very first episode of Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
I remember that one very vivid. It's one of the first things I remember when it came to television and understanding advertisements and hype. Obviously not the how they work or anything, but knowing whenever I see this commercial, I'm gonna get even more excited about this particular thing coming out because I'm a child. But the thing
not having cable though, I didn't know the hype of High School Musical when it came out.
Yeah.
But I remember my sisters being super into it.
It's a great time.
And I was an asshole big brother. I was like, that's stupid.
No, it's a great time, dude.
I probably called it gay. It was the early 2000s.
It was 2007.
Yeah, it was 2007.
Okay.
Definitely said that.
So the thing about this Disney Channel games. It's so painful. It's funny to me.
Yeah.
It's funny to me. Somebody's going to hear this and be like, oh my God, he needs to see a therapist. So the Disney Channel games, they're happening one year. I was visiting my dad in Houston. Jesus, is that...
I was going to say that
I don't want to... Let's skip over that part for sure. But just outside of Houston in Spring, Texas, I'm visiting my dad, and I hated every moment of it. But there was a television in oddly enough, my room. And I'm sitting there watching it, and it's the Disney Channel games.
Yeah.
And at the time, I'm not really picking based off who's on my favorite show.
Right.
I'm picking based off of which team is wearing my favorite color. There's a yellow, green, red, and blue team.
Yeah.
My favorite color at the time is yellow.
Yeah, that's my favorite color.
So I picked the yellow team. My dad walks in and goes, "Hey, what's going on? And what team are you rooting for?" I go, I'm rooting for the yellow team. My African-ass dad goes, "Yellow's a girl's color."
You've never done it with the voice?
Because I'm not that great at it.
That's pretty good.
Yellow is a girl's color. You need to go for the blue team. So from that point on, whenever the Disney Channel games came on, for the next 2-3 weeks or whatever, I'd be like, "Yeah, blue team." Okay, hell yeah, yellow team. Kick that blue team's ass, bitches.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the yellow team had Arlen from fucking Sweet Life.
Yeah, the little fucking weirdo. He had a crush on Carrie. She's kind of hot.
Yeah. Still is.
Yeah. Jesus Christ,
fuck,
that was crazy.
So funny.
That was crazy time in my life.
Yeah, yeah.
He took me to Italy.
I know, and you ate at Sbarro.
Ate at Sbarro every day. Now they're in quick shops.
Real Italian food.
Dude, Milan, Italy. For a week of my life when I turned 7 in Italy.
That's wild.
I turned 7 in Italy. It's on. Like I need to write a book.
Yeah.
Like obviously I need to live a little bit longer and hopefully like my life maintains as safely as possible, but also as crazy as possible. But at some point, like my upbringing is going to be like, that didn't actually happen until I go into each and every detail.
Yeah.
Jesus, ate at Sbarro I was pissed. Even I at 6 turning 7 in Italy, I was like, why are we going to the mall every day? Eating Sbarro. Why do they have Sbarro in an Italian mall to begin with?
This is good Italian food, son.
But it's not. I'm not family here at all. At least at Olive Garden, I'm family.
Yeah. Here I'm just customer number 83.
Sons of bitches, dude. My dad's such an asshole. I told you the time. I'm not an only child, by the way. You know that, right?
Oh, through him, yeah.
So I broke my toe the summer between my 5th and 6th grade year. That's a story with another dog. That's a separate issue. Well, so I ended up having to have surgery on it because I had to take some infection out. And I can't remember exactly how, but my dad ended up learning about this situation. So he comes here from Houston and shows up with a baby.
What?
Shows up with a 1 year, nearly 1 year. It can walk.
Yeah.
However old you are when you're like, I'm figuring out this walking thing, but I can give myself from point A to point B pretty easily. Whatever age that is.
Yeah.
So shows up and he goes, "This is your brother." I was like, okay. I'm on crutches. And I'm just like, all right. This is the last time I ever saw him.
Yeah.
This is the last time I ever saw him. Crazy time.
Do you know how many half siblings you have?
1.5. Here's the
Did your half siblings have a machete fight?
Wrong kid died. It shouldn't be. No. There's an alleged one out there that I'm not 100% one way or another. But the brother for sure.
Yeah.
Which is going to be the worst phone call I get in the world from this kid. He's going to be he's probably an asshole.
Assuming that he stuck around though.
No, he did. That's where a lot of my
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that checks out actually.
There's a whole thing.
Name drop.
There's a whole thing. Pushing through, guys. I'm a survivor. I ain't gonna give up. But he's gonna call me one day when my dad dies, which is a day I'm not gonna give a shit about it.
Right.
Which it'll be fine. Whatever.
If he's in heaven, you're in the wrong place.
Oh. Have you ever seen The African Pastor?
Which one?
The African pastor, he tells his congregation, he goes, if you go to hell and see me there, you have died. No. If you go to heaven and do not see me there, you have died and gone to hell.
Well, I wrote down, because someone brought up my ex, and I was just like, God. And I was like, if she's in heaven, it's going to feel like hell.
So, yeah, it's going to be a weird call.
Yeah.
I know.
Do you think there's a chance you won't get the call?
There's a chance.
Yeah.
There is a chance of that. If I do get the call because of some traditional things, I could be receiving a decent amount of money. Then again, that's going to make me feel really weird.
No, just fucking do good with it because he didn't. Do good with it to spite him.
Or spend it on coke and hookers, dude. That sounds like a great time. If you ask me. That sounds like a pretty good time. I mean, we can visit Marcel S. Beach House if you'd like. We can go hang out.
What if you get it, but it's in a foreign currency where the exchange rate is fucking terrible, and you're like, I got $1 million francs. Damn, that's like $20.
So me and Sasha used to watch Dr. Phil a lot before our show. There was this woman. She's getting tripped up with these Africans, but like in a lot deeper.
Get it all in pieces of 8.
Dude, listen. So she meets this guy in a hotel room, gives him $9,000 in cash.
Okay.
To buy this suitcase from her boyfriend that's supposedly in Nigeria. Buys this suitcase for $9,000. And inside the suitcase are all these what appear to be bills.
Right.
And
it's a really extreme way to get that.
It's supposedly supposed to be $100,000.
Okay.
In bills of some sort. But it's this coating on it over the top of it that is like hiding it from the government or whatever.
Right.
So you can get it overseas without any hassle. Well, she gets it and she has a suitcase. She brings it into Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil takes this.
Shout out to Phil McGraw.
He takes out this envelope, this manila envelope with actual with $80,000 in it. So me and Sasha are cracking up like, what intern did he send to say, I need one of your salaries in cash?
Right.
Not even the interns, like a decent, like $80,000 is good money to make in a year.
Yeah.
It's very good money to make.
For sure. More than I make.
It's more than, for sure more than I make. But if he pulls out the money and takes out a bill, and he takes one of her bills, and it's like, these don't even match. They're like not even the same length. Wait for it. They're not even the same length. They're not even, the weight is different. Who pulls out a scale?
Yeah.
And just like, they're not the same. That's not how this goes. And then she says there's this iodine solution that costs like another $3,500.
Right.
That she sent to this dude too. So that he can get it from France or something. And then you're supposed to dip the bill in there and wash off. And then all of a sudden, here's your $100 bill or whatever. So they get the solution, they mix it up and everything. They take her bill, they dip it into this iodine solution. It's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. Cut to kind of almost be the same length of a bill. They hold up to light. It's like, no, this is just a clear piece of paper. She's like, I think we need to try the solution. I was like, you dumb bitch.
You are so stupid.
And this is like a 2-day episode of Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
And me and Sasha are just locked in at 3 o'clock every day, just like,
Because like bills are made out of like cotton, paper, all sorts of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Thread. And, it's a whole bunch of shit, and she's stupid.
Now the hundreds have that hologram strip on them.
It was very silly.
Yeah.
Oh, there was something else I was getting. I think my house is complete. I'm going to have a smoker and a grill. And
for sure.
I want an island in my kitchen.
Yeah. Islands are nice.
And a TV.
I want to have a pond with an island.
I think I'd have a pond, but strictly for the lake.
Stocked with fish?
No. No. Yeah.
I think you need to a little bit.
I mean, just for the sake of maintenance, and you're probably right. But I'm not going fishing.
Yeah. We can go fishing.
I don't want to go fishing.
We're going to go fishing.
I don't want to.
We're going to go fishing.
Do we have to go fishing?
We can go on the boat or not.
Do we have to, like...
Here's what we're going to do. I talked to Brock about it the other day. We're going to go to the ranch.
I don't want to go fishing.
We're going to go to the ranch, just hang out, drive ATVs, maybe shoot some guns, fish, have some whiskeys, some sandwiches.
You remember the last time I went fishing?
When?
I spent summer latchkey with Mrs. Shack.
Yeah, did you go to the Great Plains Nature Center?
Great Plains Nature Center.
Fucking throwing out a Zebco. Like, you really couldn't spring for the Spider-Man one?
Got the fishing hook stuck to my shirt. I caught a fish, but then I caught the hook to my shirt, too.
Have I told you about the story when I hooked Clay in the cheek?
No.
So.
How young was he?
4.
You asshole. You piece of shit. How old were you, like 15?
I would have been 14, yeah.
Jesus Christ, you're a piece of shit.
So here's what happened.
No, fuck you.
Here's what happened.
Fuck you.
We were in Minnesota.
No, you did to the little baby Clay.
We were in Minnesota.
You did to the little baby Clay. You did the Clay.
That's what I was still going by Clay.
Oh,
I just wanted to go by Clay.
Oh, hell no, G. I would have fucked you up.
Oh, dude. So
oh, my God. I would have been so mad at you.
We were on family vacation.
Little baby Clay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you know his story from when he went from kindergarten to first
That's why I'm referencing this. Everybody calls me Clay. I just want to be Clay.
I think I'm done being called Clay. Oh, you want to be called Clayton? Nah, just Clay. He had that moto thing going on at first. So
exactly.
Now you got to say it twice.
Oh, he had all the bitches. All the bitches were calling him Clay.
Yeah.
And now he's like, no, I think I'm gonna just switch it up on me.
It's just Clay now.
I'm gonna switch it up on these hoes. I'm just Clay.
It's just Clay.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
We were on family vacation in Minnesota,
And you hooked Clay.
And they had a paddle boat out there. I wasn't old enough to drive my dad's boat by myself and stuff, so I couldn't have taken him out on my dad's boat. But I was like, I want to take my little brother fishing, so I'm going to take him out on this paddle boat. We paddle all the way out to the middle of this lake.
So it's just you two.
It's just us two. And we grabbed bobbers. So, like, it was going to be super easy, super low maintenance. We were just going to sit out there and hang out.
Clay.
And so I cast Clay's line, and I don't see the lure and the bobber go past me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I kind of tried to cast again, and I look back.
No.
And Clay's got a worm crawling up his face, and he's hooked in the cheek.
Is he crying?
I think he was in shock at first, so he didn't really know what had happened, but I'm pretty sure I set the hook. Like, I threw it, and then I threw it again. Pretty sure, because that motherfucker was in there, because it went in and came back out.
Wait, hold on.
It went from the outside in and hooked through.
Wait, what's this bitch stuck on? And he's just like,
with a worm on his face.
Oh, little baby Clay.
I didn't even pull it off because I was like, panic mode. I got to get him back to the fucking house. So I have to paddle us fucking bicycle style on a paddle boat all the way back. I was so exhausted. And then I have to run up the stairs that are huge back up to the house.
Carrying him.
I left him in the boat. Because I would have had to carry the carry the fishing pole too, because he was still hooked.
How did you not get fucked up, dude? How did your dad not hit you?
I don't know, but then
did he not hit you?
No, because I was terrified.
I would have put you so hard in the chest.
I was terrified. I was like, "Fuck!"
I would have blew your chest away.
And then they fucking took him to a hospital that specialized in getting fish hooks out of people. It was in the boonies in Minnesota.
Just imagine they walk in. It's like, oh, yeah, we just had a 4-year-old with a hook in his face just like that. Come on in.
They go, oh, yeah, no, this is no big deal. We had a guy with a muskie hook through his nose yesterday. You know how big a muskie hook is?
I don't, but I can't imagine.
Like that fucking big. Through his, like the bridge of his nose.
Little baby Clay. You did this to baby Clay.
I did it to baby Clay.
Oh, my God. That little sweetheart. That little dumbass sweetheart. I love him. I love the little guy. Through his cheek.
And he still turned out better looking than either one
of
us.
Dude, now he's got a little... Does he have a little scar on his face?
No, because it was a little baby hook.
Okay.
So, like, but they couldn't... Because normally what you would do is you just feed it all the way through.
Yeah.
But on the back side of the hook, there were barbs. Okay. So you couldn't do that.
And so you just pull it straight through.
And so you'd have to cut it.
Right.
And so they were like, we're just going to take him to this doctor to get it out.
And even if he did have the scar, I was like, it's so regular.
And that was the first time I realized...
He's a strong, pretty boy.
What I don't get about Catholicism. Because my grandma goes... We're going to say a prayer to St. Anthony or something like that. And I go, why would you not just pray to Jesus?
Like, just straight up. Like, what's up with all this bureaucracy?
We got a direct line to the big man in charge.
What is up with all this bureaucracy? I have the manager's phone number.
I got him on speed dial.
He's the owner. Like, why would I talk to the quarterback's coach when I can talk to the head coach? Like, what are we doing? I don't need to deal with all this little extra bullshit y'all guys got going on. I just need the nigga in charge.
Yeah.
I just need the one person who... I mean, at some point, the message is going to get to him. Well, I just give it to him. I don't want to play this little fucked up game of telephone between all these different saints.
Look, it's like we're in a group chat, or it's like a group chain email. Forward this to 5 other saints to get it through to the big man.
I just need to... Honestly, it's just Jesus. I just need Jesus.
Yeah.
The only saint I need is a New Orleans saint. I just want to see what they're going to do in the NFC South this season. Other than that, I want to talk to Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah.
It's just Jesus, please and thank you. God bless you. We ain't done. No, we're not done yet. We have a lot to get through.
Oh,
how long have we been going?
An hour 8.
Well, yeah, let's watch some shit.
Let's do some Mania.
Let's do the Mania stuff, watch some shit, get the Trisha Will question.
Because we do have a WrestleMania live stream this weekend.
Yes, April 6th and 7th, probably about 45
live
minutes.
on YouTube. That checks out.
Probably about 45 minutes before WrestleMania will officially start. We'll probably go on the air live and in living color. I'll just look at my own camera.
Yeah.
This probably needs to be
this is
positioned differently.
Yeah, it's just how it was set up. So
yeah, that's fine.
We're running with it. I don't want to fuck with anything.
I don't want to touch anything, dude. I touched that, and I was like, I just hit it until it fixed. That's how stupid I am. But April 6th and 7th, stay tuned and locked and loaded to our social medias.
Yeah, I've been trying to put that on our story every day, too.
Yes.
Tagging us so we can keep sharing it and stuff.
Well, that checks out pod at Gabe Shively.
On YouTube, at Felix R. Johnson. And so, it'll be a good time. It's the 1 year anniversary of our first live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, it'll be live on YouTube, maybe Twitch, potentially Facebook.
Yeah, this will be the last one for a while, too.
Yeah, maybe we'll do one or two maybe over the summer.
Because SummerSlam for sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, Bray Wyatt documentary comes out
it'll
Monday.
That'll be good.
I'm excited for that.
I'll cry a lot.
Wyndham Rotunda. What an interesting name.
It's a long line of wrestling family.
Yeah.
Very long line. But there's a bash in Berlin, and that'll be in Germany. I don't know what the time difference is. And when
one's not going to be as bad.
Actually, late July, we'll have Tyson Paul.
Oh, yeah. We'll do that.
We'll do Tyson Paul. That'll be like right before SummerSlam.
All right. So far, all we know is Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Rock, and Roman on night one. Yeah,
the other ones haven't been decided exactly quite yet.
And so those will be decided on Monday and Friday of this week.
Yes. I mean, the other matches, like, we know that they're happening. We don't know when.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
so on that one,
this might be a fun one to edit up together too. Like,
yeah. So, good promo.
Yeah. Okay, so Cody Rhodes, Seth versus Rock and Roman. Who you got?
I don't know. I could almost see it where there's like some fuckery.
There's definitely a lot of fuckery.
There's going to be a lot of fuckery.
There's no way Jimmy and Solo don't get active.
Yeah, I was gonna say Solo for sure. Jimmy's kind of iffy. I feel like on if he's actually.
It depends on when the Jay and Jimmy match happens too.
Right.
Because if it happens before this and Jay wins, because I feel like that's how it goes, and Jay wins, then Jimmy's going to still have a little bit of a vendetta. Yeah. And even if he wins, it's like, we have a bigger goal to work towards. Right. And then Jay could also have that same idea too. I lost, but also we have this. And even if and when Solo gets involved in that too, because right now Solo doesn't have a match.
Because I haven't paid a ton of attention to like where the bloodline is at, and when I say the bloodline, I mean Jay and Solo.
If you're following The Rock, you're following all that stuff, and then Jay and Jimmy have done all their stuff,
right? And so
it's just been those two, and Solo's been involved in that.
I'm interested to see though if they do something that makes Jimmy finally leave the bloodline.
That there could be. I can see Solo doing something.
I could see it being Solo's fault, and Solo still stays loyal to Roman.
Yeah, but I'll go ahead and say that I think that Rock and Roman win. Because if they win, they have the bloodline rules match.
Yeah.
Or for Roman and Cody, there's gonna be a lot of fuckery.
Yeah.
There's gonna be plenty of fuckery. Therefore, then there's rumors
of Stone Cold,
John Cena, and the Undertaker, but I don't think he's gonna have a role in this.
I don't think Undertaker would do anything other than maybe like that spot with Snoop Dogg last year. Like he would do something.
Yeah, but it'd be more serious because he's the Undertaker.
But like you know what I mean. It's like a little in between thing. Might not even be related to that. At all.
Right. So I think they
win.
win.
Say something about Hulk Hogan too.
Hulk Hogan, they might be involved together. I can see that. They're very old.
Yeah.
Whereas Stone Cold's close to the Undertaker's age, but he's also in better shape.
Much better.
So I think
sort of. He's the bionic redneck for a reason.
I mean, but he just wrestled at Mania, and it was obviously a different effort, but he just had a main event against Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
At Mania 38.
Yeah.
And that was just a couple years ago, and he hasn't done anything since. But nonetheless, so I think Rock and Roman win the first night, so that it gives you bloodline rules for Roman versus Cody.
Yeah.
And obviously, The Rock would get involved, Jimmy would get involved, and then I would think potentially Sammy and Kevin would get involved in that as well. And if The Rock got involved directly to like run it back for their old rivalry of the Attitude Era, Stone Cold would have to get involved too.
Which could be really fun.
And who the hell knows Dustin Rhodes? That's Cody's brother.
Because I did see that clip of him the other day saying, "Fuck you, Rock."
Exactly.
Just like how you said it. Fuck you, Rock.
You think he's no. A little bit of gimmick infringement, if you ask me. I don't care if you've been wrestling for 30 years, Dustin Rhodes.
And I've never had an actual match.
I just started watching wrestling in comparison to you.
Yeah.
But listen, if you steal my shit, we're gonna have a problem, Dustin. Don't hurt me. I'm
Dustin would probably actually hurt you,
but like with his fingers.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's hold off on Roman and Cody and save that for the very last one.
Yeah. Seth and Drew. I think Drew as well.
I think Drew to set up him versus Punk at SummerSlam.
Which would be really
when Punk gets healthy.
Fun. Yeah.
So that's my call for that one.
I like that. Io and Bailey.
Hashtag Bailey's hot.
Yeah.
Oh, she is hot. Shout out to Pamela Martinez.
I also got Bailey. Rhea and Becky. I think.
Who do you think?
I think for the sake of the way that Judgment Day has been kind of teasing disbanding and stuff, or just like maybe not even disbanding, but like a drastic change.
Yeah, at least one member leaves or something like that.
Yeah, but like it's a core member, so it's either Finn or Damien. Yeah. And I hope to God it's Damien.
I don't want another week's Damien. Yeah.
I'm not a Damien fan. Trans Undertaker.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan. So I honestly, as much as I love Rhea, I would not be upset with either outcome of this match.
Yeah.
For the sake of the story.
See, I think,
and it's going to be a 5-star match. Becky's in-ring ability.
I don't know about a 5-star because I was just thinking about it the other day. I think Becky's fantastic.
Becky's in-ring is better than Rhea's.
No, it's not.
You don't think so?
No.
I think it's because I see Becky doing more like intricate shit just because Rhea's more of a
she's more of an athlete.
Yeah.
She's a bit more. I mean, she's bigger, stronger.
Yeah.
And I think she's just more explosive.
She's more brute force.
Yeah.
And Becky's more.
And Becky's more like she's a technician primarily, but I think.
And when I
her ability as a technician isn't as good as Rhea's as a powerhouse. To me, at least.
That's fair. I think when I think in ring ability.
Yeah, you think technician.
I think technician. Yeah.
If you operate at a high quality of what you do best, that's what I think of first.
Yeah, that's not to slight Rhea at all because she is outstanding at being a powerhouse, but like. She's not doing as many like crazy,
little weird shit.
She's not trying to do a. When was the last time she did a frog splash?
Summer.
Yeah,
last summer.
Yeah,
I can think of one against Natalia.
She doesn't do cool shit like that.
And they've been limiting her work rate lately. Mm-hmm. Like honestly, the last match I can remember of hers was against Nia at Elimination Chamber. And I know that's the most recent PLE, but that was also a month ago, more than a month ago.
Yeah.
So that is a little.
At fucking 3 a.m.
Yeah. I mean, it was in Australia. They have to deal with it for us.
The Kevin Owen clips though from Elimination Chamber when he's in the chamber.
Those are fun.
So fun.
I like the little bits that him and
Logan
Becky would do.
Oh yeah.
When she it was during Money in the Bank last year. Uh-huh. And like she was climbing up the ladder. He's like, "Oh, try and pull my leg just for some practice." He goes, "All right." And then kicks him in the head. I was like, "Oh, climb up this me and have an exchange with me. We'll do this out here." And she actually punches him. And she made Dom's teeth click.
Someone hit the space bar on his head.
It's like his mullet shifted off the top of his head. I thought it was about to fall off, dude. I was like, "Oh shit!" She punched the mullet off the man.
It was punch space Dom, like boom.
His whole head, from his jaw over, just oh my god, so much impact.
Oh, so funny.
But hashtag no more redheads. Give me Rhea.
No more redheads. I'm not gonna take a side on.
No, I mean I'm gonna be rooting. I'm not gonna be upset one way or another, but I genuinely think Rhea wins.
Yeah, it's such a toss up for me
because.
And I know people will be like, "Oh, you're just bitching out because you don't want to choose." No, it is legitimately
it is weird.
Toss-up.
It is a weird one. I'm not 100% on what they're gonna do. Because she's had the title since.
Because look at Bailey and Io. We both are like Bailey all day.
Yeah, Bailey's hot.
Yeah, Bailey's hot.
But they've kept the title on her for a year now. Once Mania, it might have already passed by now.
Which they're on. They're kind of on a streak of long title runs.
Yeah, like Gunther, I think he loses.
Yeah,
I think he loses, but I don't know if he loses to Sammy.
I think it's Yeah, I think his loss is coming up.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's going to be.
I hope it's Gable. Chad Gable.
That would be fun.
I'd be a big fan of that one.
Really fucking fun.
Chad Gable's a very good wrestler.
Very good.
Olympically good.
Yeah.
Like he's that.
He's this generation's Kurt Angle.
He should be. They haven't treated him as well as Kurt Angle.
Not even close.
Just because he's 5'8" and Kurt Angle is a few inches taller.
No, they stick him with Otis.
Otis is a little chunky.
Fucking love Otis though. He has no neck at all. Built like a fucking roly poly, dude.
He's just a ball. He's built like that light right there.
He's built like the house from Roly Poly Oly. You remember that show? Show fucking ruled. I had Roly Poly Oly.
You remember Ubi, the hand puppet?
No.
They used to put like little eyes on top of their hands.
Mr. Sacco?
Yeah. No, but like no sock on it.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that at all.
All right, next match.
Remember Bear in the Big Blue House?
Yeah.
Yeah, then we got Gunther and Sammy, which I don't think Gunther loses to Sammy.
I don't know. I think that'll be a part of the longer story, and I think it's more about Sammy. The next title Sammy should win should be a world title.
Agreed.
Whether if he were to turn heel or Cody were to turn, I can see Cody turning heel.
I'd like Cody turning heel because
late this year.
Heel Sammy is annoying.
Yeah. And Cody's a very he can pull off, he's obviously the suit wearing guy now.
Yeah.
You can pull that into being an asshole very easily.
Super. Yeah, you basically go from businessman to mop boss.
And especially if they do it the right way in the way he did it in the Indies and in New Japan. That'll be really fun.
You think they would bring a Bullet Club thing?
No, they've done versions of that with
AEW's done that too, huh?
AEW has Bullet Club Gold. I don't think they'd ever. I don't think it's a Cody thing to rejoin Bullet Club or be associated with it again. He's more of an independent.
Okay.
Or individual rather.
Yeah. Logan, Randy, and KO.
Probably Logan. I told you this yesterday. Yeah. I think they have Logan win.
Great point.
Because the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight isn't until July. And they keep the belt on him. I mean, he'll show up and might as well have the title on him by then. And maybe they pull it off him for a month or two, give him a break or whatever it is, and he's charging you per show, so it's expensive to do it. So you just take it off him and then give it back to him in Berlin or whatever they do, or Money in the Bank or something like that. So I can see them doing that, but the easiest way to do it is just to keep the belt on him, and if he goes away, let him do whatever he does. He just makes sure that he has a title with him.
I think if he loses, it'll say a lot about his plans for WWE.
Yeah.
If he loses at Mania, but they're still going to use him, that means he's in it for a long time.
I don't know if he's ever a world title contender because I think he's always going to have the stink on. Stink is a rough word.
I know exactly what you mean.
But he's a YouTuber. Yeah. That's primarily what he is. And he's very, very successful and very good at wrestling.
He's fantastic.
He's very, very good. I just think that the U.S. title is as high as it gets for him for pure wrestling fans. And I think WWE notices that too.
Yeah. Which I think is fine.
Yeah.
You give him a good title run.
He's got you can throw another title on him if there's a way you can get a tag title on him with somebody else or whatever it may be.
Yeah, I think if he loses though, and then they give it to him right before the Jake fight is a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
And so I think they'd be smart to have him retain.
I mean, it's already on the nose to have the title on Logan Paul.
Right. It is, and that's just.
But if you just have him retain and actually
have him retain.
Because by the time that fight comes, it'll be close to 10-month mark.
Well,
or so.
And they're doing bonkers numbers right now too. For them, they're doing bonkers numbers.
Oh yeah, it just makes sense to have. Yeah. Whatever you can get on them.
Exactly.
So I mean, hell, at some point I might be wrong. It might be a world title at some point.
I'm not going to say I would put any money on it now, but at the same time, I would not be surprised. Just with the reverence that he holds towards WWE and stuff, and how much he really respects and appreciates
it. And that's why, in the triple threat, it makes the most sense to me to keep the belt on him. Yeah. Because Randy shouldn't win another title again. He's won all the titles he's been a world champion 14 times. Yeah. Putting a mid-card title, you put the U.S. title on him, but it's going to be more of
that's going to be to put Logan down.
A tribute tour. Yeah. It'd be cool, awesome, whatever. Yeah. And then the same thing about Kevin, the way I feel about Sammy, the next title on him should be a world title. And that's what's so
Agreed.
WWE has put them in an odd position because they have so many wrestlers that are worthy of world titles.
Right.
I mean, obviously Cody.
Yeah.
Obviously, Roman, like he can win another title at some point.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be for like a year or two,
At least,
at the
yeah.
barest of minimums.
Like he's gonna be one of the big comebacks at
Exactly.
PLE.
Maybe it's Royal Rumble next year.
Yeah.
Maybe it's WrestleMania next year. Whatever it is.
Maybe he's
it'll be a
27
long
at
time.
Rumble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be a very long time.
Yeah.
Before he returns. But like Seth obviously has done a good job with what he's doing, so he deserves a world title on him. But there's guys like Drew and CM Punk and Sammy and Kevin. I know I'm not the biggest Damian Priest guy, but he's got Money in the Bank, so that's got to pay off somehow, some way.
Yeah, and he's got to use that soon.
Exactly. I'm a big Finn guy, but he needs some building to get towards that area.
What if Damian comes in, cashes in Money in the Bank right after that 3-way match?
What do you mean?
Like whoever wins the U.S. champ.
The last Austin Theory had the Money in the Bank at one point and cashed it in on the U.S. title. I don't think that they want to do that again because the whole point is that you can get a world title.
Right.
Go get the world title.
Right.
And he teased it at SummerSlam when Brock and Roman went against each other. But like you have the Money in the Bank. Go get a world title.
I think it plays in though. It makes sense to me.
And to me, it'll just show like they made the mistake of putting it on him because they don't think of that guy as a world champion.
Right.
Just go cash it in on another title that you're better fitted to.
And it does play into the Judgment Day's current storyline of just collecting belts.
Exactly.
Which is what they're trying to do. So maybe Damian does do that and then whatever. But
exactly. So that's why I think Logan.
Yeah.
It's more to me. It's more of like the other two factors just don't exactly work. Randy's on his. I know he says he wants to be around for another 10 years. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. Unfortunately, I love Randy Orton.
Yeah, I do too.
But it's just that's not going to happen. Kevin, the next title I want to see on him is a world title, and then
I could see him with the heavyweight.
Yeah. And that's the unfortunate part. He's going to feel like a secondary title.
Yeah.
But if they do Cody's run after Mania correctly and turn him into a heel in a proper amount of time, because I want 6 months of Cody. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I want 6 months of Cody.
I do too.
Like just being the good guy on top of the company.
Yeah.
And then be like turn into a dickhead. And I still might like that.
Being the face of the company.
Yeah. And there is a very, very small chance that this might happen, but MJF might be around. And you never know. You never know.
If MJF shows up next weekend, it's going to be at Raw after Mania.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I can see him just coming out at the end, like how CM Punk did the end of
MJF and Chad Gable beef.
No,
Gable gets the belt.
To me, it's straight up for Cody versus MJF.
Really good.
I think that's just straight up because Cody never won a world title in AEW because of MJF. Yeah. Now he has one, and MJF's like, I'm going to take that away from you as well.
One now.
So I can see that.
Oh,
I think that would be really a lot of fun. I think that'd be a lot of fun,
especially as it's TV 14 again.
Everybody has to be on board though. Yeah. Each and every one of the people involved have to be on board.
Right.
So that could be interesting. All right. What do we have?
Jay and Jimmy.
I think Jay's got that.
I do too.
I think that it's pretty straightforward.
Undisputed Tag Team, Judgment Day, DIY, New Day, Awesome Truth, and A-Town Down.
I've liked the idea that
New Catch Republic. 6-pack ladder match.
So there's two separate.
What's a 6-pack ladder match? Is it
just
there's
6 teams? 6
okay.
teams, so 12 dudes.
I was like, yeah, they all have 6-packs, okay?
Damien doesn't. That's why he wears those stupid ass vests.
Where's a corset?
Bisexual ass Undertaker. What I call him?
Trans Undertaker.
Transtaker. Undercarriage taker.
Undertranser.
There's something there. There's something almost kind of there.
Subterranean transit.
But I like the idea of, so what's the Judgment Day's main color?
Purple.
What are the colors of the 2 tag belts?
Red and blue.
You got to hang purple belts over the thing. And if you hang purple belts, Judgment Day is winning.
Yeah.
They absolutely are winning.
I like that.
Now, there's another opportunity, being that there's so many 12 dudes is a lot.
That's
a lot of people all in the ring or around the ring all at once. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's almost half of the Royal Rumble in the ring at once.
Exactly. So 2 separate teams.
I guess you have 6 in ring at once.
It's 40%. But it's a ladder match, so it's going to be all over the place.
Yeah.
two teams potentially grab one of the belts.
Right.
So one team grabs the red belts, the other team grabs the blue belts, and that's how you split them pretty easily.
Yeah.
Like now, Judgment Day is going to be pissed off because like we end up walking away with neither one of our titles.
Yeah.
When we walked in with both of them, then there's a whole other story. You can go down that route if you want to. I really like New Catch Republic with Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Big fan of what they might do there, and then I'm really liking what R-Truth and The Miz are doing.
Yeah, I like that. They're a fun pairing.
I think they could be really silly and really fun.
That would be. They have such like their energy gels very well.
So I can see that happening. That's where I put my money is New Catch Republic taking the blue belts, so SmackDown tag titles, and then Miz and R-Truth, and they can have another match like literally the next day.
Yeah.
Against Damian and Finn.
Yeah, and that would be really fun. And again, as much as I love Judgment Day, it would be fun to see The Miz and R-Truth retain for a little bit.
For sure.
And maybe The Miz starts doing
and
his,
then
like,
all the way to SummerSlam.
Again.
Well, that's the thing is like they're doing a lot of stuff with DIY.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden DIY can turn heel, and at SummerSlam you got a match for Miz, R-Truth, and them. So
that'd be really good.
There's a couple of opportunities you have off of that, including the Judgment Day breakup.
All right. L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
And AJ Styles.
Sure. I think
I want to see LA Knight get a title soon.
That's why I'm a little surprised that it wasn't him versus Logan.
I am
or
too.
He's included in that triple threat. I'm a little surprised by that because AJ Styles has a little bit of a history, at least in WWE. He's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time in TNA and New Japan and all that good stuff. I think it was like a family championship wrestling world title. Super like Toby Mac's favorite wrestling promotion.
Yeah.
But
walked out to Jesus Freak.
For sure.
But the part where there was a man with a tap
on his big fat belly. He's like, look guys, it's on my side. It says AJ and it has all my kids' names on it. See, that's my family. It's a six-pack. It's a little furry, but it's a six-pack. It's a side tattoo.
My haircut says I don't wear the pants in my relationship, but I do.
I'm a little surprised. Well, AJ has a history of not winning at big pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Like he was the WWE champion for like a year. And
I hate his gloves.
It was kind of boring. Oh.
Ow.
It was actually pretty good. He actually did a really good job.
I hate his gloves.
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it.
But
it makes me think of when football teams put their logo on it and you can cross it up like that.
Just Oregon Ducks.
Yeah.
But I'm a little surprised that they didn't put LA Knight in that.
I am too.
Into that U.S. title triple threat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad that AJ is going to make it on the card.
Because it would make sense for LA. I don't see LA Knight being a world title holder.
I think based off of strictly popularity and saying with the face of our company for the next 90 days is this dude, I can see that.
I could see that for a short run.
And that's why 90 days. That's 3 months. That's like Fastlane into Survivor Series, and he's lost it by Rumble.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
And that would make sense. But I think if he were to do a longer run, it would have to be the U.S. title.
Exactly. And that's why I'm surprised they didn't give it to him now.
Exactly.
Or they didn't put him in that match.
But maybe they just don't want to give him a long run.
Yeah. But I mean, in that match specifically, LA Knight wins.
Yeah. That's the end. Then they get into predictions.
I'm sure there's going to be a women's tag. There's another one, actually, that just got announced on SmackDown last night.
Okay.
That is Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi versus Dakota Kai and the Kabuki Warriors and Kairi Sane and Asuka.
Like the Kabuki Warriors.
So I think they're giving
big Asuka fan.
They're having the black girls win though.
Sure.
They're having
especially
Bianca
with all the shit about Bianca that when they made the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely gonna.
She's winning, and then Jade Cargill coming in, and Naomi's return to the company. I think it's gonna be the black girls.
Which good for them. I'm always going to root for Asuka in that situation.
Well, and that's the thing is that it could be interesting. Raw after Mania tag title match.
Ooh, that could be fun.
You've got Jade and Bianca.
That'd be fun
versus them two, and then that sets you up for next year potentially if one of them has a world title, or even if they don't. That should be a fun match.
That would be
Jade
fun.
and Bianca.
That'd be fun.
So I mean, it's all about the long term ploy. And I've been wrong about things before. I'm about to come in my pants right now.
At this Trickster Will video?
Yeah.
This will be our last segment.
Are we not watching TikToks?
Oh, I mean, we can.
We don't have to.
I mean, fuck, we've been going for an hour and a half.
It's up to you.
I'm good for whatever. Let's fucking watch some
All right,
talks.
let's watch
I'm
some
gonna take
TikToks
my
then.
phones
We might
off,
as well.
so-
Oh, do we need them off?
Yeah, because it's not all synced up. I didn't take the time to figure out how to do that. And I'm just.
Do you have tattoos, Trickster Will?
Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like he has stick and pokes.
Remember what? Yeah, probably. I asked you in the car earlier, does he have a lisp? I'm not 100% one way or another.
Why? Where's my audio? It's not hooked up to anything.
I know, I was just in case.
Maybe if I open it in Gmail.
Trickster Will. Trickster Will.
William the Trickster.
I wonder if his name is probably like Will Travius or something like that. No, too much. Yeah.
Sorry, I've got space.
That's pretty racist.
Oh, I didn't.
That's pretty
I didn't
fucking
notice.
racist.
Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone.
Oh man, Mania should be fun though. The Rock's entrance might be my favorite thing in the world with the lightning bolts.
It could be really cool.
Good time,
Dude.
And
if they did like a thing, how like Tampa Bay Lightning have it and the Thunder have it, where they have those like arc
beam?
things that have actual lightning coming out of them.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick.
It's gonna be fun. It's
Have
gonna
like
be a
the
lot of
weird
fun.
white dudes in chainmail that are like
Cody's gonna
controlling
blow up Mania. He's gonna make the whole entire building, the Lincoln Financial Field Stadium, the city of Philadelphia, the state of Pennsylvania,
Gonna look
the
like
Northeast
Pentagon on
Corridor.
9/11.
The Northeast Corridor will explode. It'll be a lot of fun to watch, though.
All right, let's see.
I mean, not literally, but you know what I'm saying. It'll be the coolest thing to happen in Philadelphia since the Liberty Bell.
I'm something like the crack in the bell.
Oh.
Will. All right, let's see. Another question. Oh, no, it just did not record audio.
Damn, Trickster Will.
Damn, dude. Yeah, there's no audio on it, dude.
Trickster Will,
Dude,
lock in, big dog.
What the fuck, man?
Now we have to watch TikTok.
Now we have to watch TikToks because we got to watch something. All right.
Trickster Will, Trickster Will.
William the Trickster.
What's your last name? Like, what's your given name, Trickster Will? Are there what are pronouns?
He, they, I think.
Which one do you prefer? Because I mean that's
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be an asshole, Trickster Will, and you know me. You know it's hard. I'm stupid. Pick one, please. I love you, big dog. Pronouns are hard. I thought about switching them up. I thought about being like, you know what? I'm a they now.
I'm a they.
And just seeing what would happen.
That would.
I hope you clip that, and all of a sudden we have all these LGBTQ
People really mad at
trolls. I'm just like, I thought I'd try it out, guys. It's like, this is the way I am.
Log in with username. Here we go.
That was very funny though. Earlier with the. I don't know. We had sex in a sex swing, and then all of a sudden I woke up at a Home 2 Suites. I didn't know what happened. There was a dungeon. He handcuffed me, and all of a sudden, omelets at the Embassy Suites.
Select two objects that are the same shape. That one and that one. I did not like that at all.
I woke up at an Airbnb that just was somebody else's house.
These CAPTCHA things are getting a little much.
With all the random letters and numbers and words.
Yeah. God damn it.
I don't know what happened, but I just woke up in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It was crazy.
I mean, I guess we could watch them on my phone. I don't remember the password.
We can honestly just wrap up.
Yeah, honestly, let's just do that.
We just wrap up.
All right.
Mania live stream this weekend.
This weekend, ladies and gents.
On what's the Twitch?
No, on YouTube. It's just
on YouTube.
at that checks out.
We're not doing it on
YouTube.
Twitch?
Maybe on Twitch. On Twitch, it'll
I
be
was
that
just
checks
curious.
out pod.
Okay.
From what I've heard about Twitch, here's why I wanted to move away from Twitch. I guess I've probably never said this. Everybody that I've talked to that like has followed Twitch and stuff is like it's way too oversaturated now. Unless you already have a set presence somewhere, it's not worth your time to try and get started on there.
Okay.
Unless you're directly devoting everything you do to Twitch. And we're not doing
live on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe.
Hearts and kisses.
At Gabe Shively, at Felix R. Johnson.
On all our socials. At That Checks Out Pod on Instagram and TikTok.
Fuck Goose.
Fuck Goose. Fuck paying $50 to get a flyer made. Fuck paying to get a flyer made. The world is at your fucking fingertips. Figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been That Checks Out with Gabe and Felix.
God bless you.
God keep you.
We out.